welcome. Hey everybody, just jumping in to make a quick statement, I guess, or to come say something out loud. I've been having beautiful flows of information just streamlining through me, and so at this point, I really hope that you understand that everything that is happening externally, that means in your reality, that means on a grand scale, and that means in the cosmos, is a reflection of what is already happening within you. And so when we experience the sun putting out mass CMEs, coronal mass ejections, okay, your sun is spitting out coronal mass ejections, okay, so high frequency, okay, from the sun. So what does that mean? It's within you. So what have you been experiencing this last week? What have you been experiencing this last couple of weeks, right? Have you been, it's not an after effect. I love how people like to say, and I believed it too for a very long time, how people like to say, it's like, oh, well, whenever you get hit, whenever we get these CMEs, it's like you're going to throw up, you're going to get dizzy, lightheaded, and nausea. You get this before. You typically get it before, during, and after, right? And in this case, this is a recalibration of your energy, your solar plexus. We're in a solar plexus mutation, okay? And so I'm just putting pieces together here. So whatever happens externally is a byproduct of what is already happening internally on a genetic, cellular level, okay? So what's happening? Okay, now that I'm in a parking spot, what's happening is that we are experiencing an upshift, okay, this mutation within the DNA. We're activating our ancient celestial codes, which it could be Lyran, it could be, you could call it Lyran codes, you can call it Lemurian codes, you can call it Hyperborean, you can call it Polarian codes, We're activating the original source code templates within the body, okay? And so if you're in alignment with this, if you're like one of the forerunners that's really feeling it, you're part of the first wave or first fractal, the monad, and then, going into the subfractals and the fractal lines after that, then you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. Or if you're super sensitive, or if you do like a lot of energy work on yourself, and you've activated your channels, your meridians, and you know how energy works, then it's going to flow through you. You're going to feel it. You're going to have this. Dude, okay, so how is it affecting me? Okay. I have been creating so much in today. Like, I can't believe the amount of things that I've gotten done with ease and grace, like just pure divine flow. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to do all of this X, Y, and Z. And I did X, Y, and Z plus everything else, and the beautiful flow just came through me today. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a video. I'm just boom, boom, boom. I'm doing things rapidly. Okay, so when we're talking about these high voltage frequencies that are coming from the sun, okay, it is an external manifestation on the grand scale of the holographic projected reality that we live in, that we're phasing and we're in. Okay, we're an experience of. Okay, we are light. We are billions of particles of light forming together through an electromagnetic pole, okay, which is your center vertical column, okay, and your polarities, okay, your masculine and your feminine, or your electric and your magnetic polarities are either in balance or they're out of whack. And that's going to tell you how you're going to handle it. Okay, so if you're, and you can also just get, when you get timeline shifting, okay, and you're moving up in frequency bands because your DNA itself is now rocking a higher frequency, and so you shift to another level, then you are going to need to take a nap. Because that's the easiest way, is we go to sleep and, oh, wait, well, Alice wakes up underneath the tree and she's like, wait, but that was all a dream? And so she's really excited, like, oh my God, that was all a dream. I'm really here. Oh God, this is where I belong. Oh, I love you, sister. And, like she woke up from her dream. Okay, Alice? So every time we wake up from our dreams, we're in a new reality. Okay, you don't have to look around your house and be like, oh, I don't remember that was there, or that shifted, or moved the chair, or the couch is in a different place, or I don't remember cooking that pie. You don't have to do that. You just know. You just trust that. You just know that you're shifting dimensions. You're shifting timelines. Okay, so there's a lot of timelines that are closing down right now. A lot of other people are feeling chaos. Okay, other people are feeling chaos because their polarities, their electromagnetics are out of sync. Okay, so the way that they fizz and they fuse and their particles and come together are out of balance. So their minerals are out of balance, right? Their emotional, their mental are out of balance. So they've got all of these distortions. These people are coming to get me. Oh my God, I'm getting attacked by them aliens. You're not getting attacked by no freaking alien. Okay? It's a higher aspect of you that you're just not willing to accept. Okay? The aliens are not aliens. These are dimensional frequency bands. You're an alien to an extent. We're all aliens to an extent, but not the Hollywood extent. That was the programming that you were fed to believe. Okay? And so we're merging with our multidimensional selves, our multidimensional aspects, to expand consciousness, to expand light. Okay? For our light that we are to expand from the darkness, from the carbon, from the beast codes, from the beast frequencies into more light. Okay? So that we're consciously working in multidimensionality. Okay? Mental. Okay? Everything is mental, and then it comes into the physical. Okay? It's a thought, creation, spark, mind, but higher mind, Buddhic mind. Think higher mind, not like the lower mundane mentality, like, oh yeah, sex, drugs, and rock and roll, brah. Not like that. Okay? We're higher mind. This is a game. Okay, this is and what we see around us is the holographic projected reality. Don't forget that. Don't get lost in the emotions. The emotions are the energy in motion. You have pre-programming. We all have had pre-programming, okay, that says, this is the belief that I have. This is the reason I have that belief. And here's how I feel. And because of that belief. And so I put my energy in motion. Okay. And then it creates chemical reaction in the body, and that fires and wires and creates neurological synapses in the mind, and it creates the projected reality and how we see it, okay, and how we feel about it and how we believe it and how we project it. That is changing on a grand scale. That is releasing. Because of the solar plexus mutation, it is moving. We are merging into the higher heart. The lower chakras are merging into the heart chakra, which is known as the causal body, okay? Into the causal body, and from there it's merging into the Buddhic body, which is the higher mind. When that does, that is called the fifth seal. That's actually happening. I got a lot of energy moving through me. That's actually happening on the solar eclipse on the 14th. Okay? So, and I'm going to go and I'm going to talk about this a little bit more then. But I just want you guys to know that don't be afraid about the CMEs and like the electronics going out. Who gives a shit if they do? That's okay. I'll get my video out before they do, though. Okay, it was a joke. Bad jiming. Okay, not ready for it yet. Whatever. Okay, so it's okay that things go down. We have layers here. There's a technosphere that we're under. You have your ionosphere, chronosphere. We have all these spheres, or we know them as rings within rings within rings. Okay, and so there's a false ring. It's not really false. Everything was meant to be the way that it is, just like you stubbing your toe was supposed to happen so that, you'd have to turn around, go back into the bathroom and patch up your, get a Band-Aid for your boo-boo. Okay. So that way, whenever you got in your car, you weren't actually in the car accident that you drove past. You're like, oh shit, that could have been me. Yeah, it could have been you. That's why you stubbed your toe. So it had to happen. Okay. So technology, the way that it is, and all the vaccinations are going to get us. It's the Rona. It's the Rona. The 5G towers. Get out of fear. Own your shit. Own your life. Own it. Don't be afraid of that shit. It's not for you anyways. Don't bite. Quit biting the bait. Quit being a fish. Okay? Quit biting the bait. Let it go. Stop worrying about it so damn much. Let it go. The more you hold on to it, just like the guilt, the shame, the grudges from your ex relationships, it isn't hurting them. They don't care. They done forgot about you, moved on to a whole new vagina. Okay? They've already moved on. All it does is hurt you. Okay? So you holding on to these projected fear mongering realities is just you holding you down. Let it go. It doesn't exist in my life. It literally does not exist for me. Okay? But I have people that I know follow, and I watched their storyboard today, and I'm like, oh man, it sucks that you still care about that shit. But that's their job, right? So maybe it's part of them is like to put it out there, to speak their truth, right? And I'm not trying to judge you, but I'm also saying let it the fuck go. Quit talking about it, quit calling it into your reality, and let it the fuck go. Okay, moving on. Next subject. So like I was saying, these coronal mass ejections that we're experiencing, they already happened within you. It is your solar plexus mutation. We're having the fifth seal open, which is releasing the collective of guilt. Okay, it is letting go, and it's moving into forgiveness. It's the fourth gene key of forgiveness and understanding. So, and it's really been a theme with the people that I've come into, that I've been working with lately. And so it's like really an affirmation for me to be putting this out there and letting you guys know it's like in the genetics, what we call is like, we call curses. Oh, well, you've been cursed. Your family's been cursed. And it's like patterns and cycles. Okay. It's the curse. It's just cycles. Okay. That have been playing themselves out for eons. That karma, those cycles, okay, of guilt, right? These guilt, the shame, right? It's being released through the seal of the heart being open. So the fourth seal is the causal. So the heart is opening. The fourth chakra, the fourth gene key of forgiveness and understanding is opening. And so what that's going to do is it's going to release the floodgates. So bliss, ecstasy. What can the CME feel like? A flood of compassion, a flood of like, oh my God, I just let it go. I can forgive everything. I don't need to keep repeating these cycles. I just let it go. Okay. And that, what that does is it releases debt. It's debt forgiveness for the collective on a collective scale. Okay. And so we always know that it takes the after it's already happened within the monad. Okay. The starting fractal. Then it ripples out into the collective, and then that's whenever we see it on the grand scale. And the sun is a part of the grand scale. It's not like it happens in the sun first and then it happens in us. No, it happens within us. We are the cosmos. We are the universe. We are not out there. We are. That is a reflection for us. That is our mirror. That's our mirror. We are the cosmos. Every day you wake up, I am the cosmos. What is happening in me in here is happening out there. Okay? They are our clocks. These are our clocks. These are our universal clocks that let us know what's going on within us. Nothing more. Oh man, I lost my light. Well, I guess I didn't lose my light. Ha! In my car I did. So, let's get that shit straight. I got a bright light. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Okay? So, anyway, so that's what's happening. What you're gonna be experiencing is floods of understanding, of compassion. I've said this, I'm already saying this is just words, bliss, ecstasy, laughter, joy, just allowance, debt forgiveness. There's going to be a lot of things that just ripple out. And I know people are like, oh, but how could that really be? It's going to happen in the collective eventually. It happens in the collective eventually. And time doesn't actually exist. Time is something that we have a linear experience through. Okay. And so the quicker that we're adhering, or our consciousness, our awareness, and we're integrating and we're embodying, the more of us that come in alignment to that awareness, the embodiment of what is being experienced, the quicker things happen on the grand scale, because they're the subfractals. We're the core fractals. Okay. And so it's the wave, right? It's the wave. You have the little drop. You drop a penny into the water, and the ripples, shoo, It goes out real fast, right? Okay. So it starts with a big boom, and then it's whoosh, 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 out. Okay. So there's a lot going on. It's a beautiful thing. CMEs are good. Solar plexus mutation, internal, everything internal, then external. Not the other way around. Okay. I love you. I hope you all like my post. Share that. Get my messages out there. There's not a lot of people like me talking like I do. Oh yeah, especially about the multidimensional aspect of self. Yes, they look different. Not to say they don't look different, but most of them are not even in physical form. They just holographically project themselves to look like something. But that's you. So what are you scared of? What are you pushing away? What are you judging about yourself? Okay? So that kind of stuff. Share my stuff. I like, seriously, more people need to hear what I have to say. And that's not an egotistic, narcissistic thing to say. It's truth. Okay? A lot of people are still lost. We could say it's part of their journey. It's only because they're running their loops. They're running these loops and they're stuck and they're watching the same people talk about the same shit because it's the same program. Okay? I'm not here to talk about psychobabble bullshit that everybody else does. I'm here to be real. We are light. We are frequency. We're having an experience. Okay? Control your emotions. Get a hold of your mental, your programs, your cycles. Change how you feel about them and the people and the smells and the places and the touches. Get control of your senses, which is just you experiencing light through taste, through touch, through sight, through smell, through feeling, through movement, through another. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I hope you share this. I hope it resonates. Now let's do this shit. Big shift coming on the solar eclipse. That's at the Galactic Center, and I'll save that for next time. Until then, I love you guys. Thank you everybody for all the comments. Yes, follow me Fridays. You gotta join us Friday live on the Heart to Heart, Blue Roses Heart to Heart on my YouTube channel, Quirky Cosmo. I mean, do what you do, boo, but get in with us. Like, come and listen. Come and join us. It's sisterhood. We talk. It's brotherhood. Everybody's there. All right? Love you all. And until I go live again, good night. Blessings. This is good stuff. Celebrate it. For real. Celebrate this shit. It's a great mutation.